Hello there, my tarot friends. It is Anna here, and I'm coming to you a little later than normal. I know. Life. That's all I'm going to say is life. I got a new job, and then I had a sick child, and my kids start school tomorrow. And so I am finishing the last of my my new moon readings quite a bit later than, sorry, I just had to grab that crystal out of my bra. Quite a bit later than I would normally like. So this is going to be the new moon reading for Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. I really only had time today to do like 4 readings, and so I am kind of combining them. I will have timestamps down below, so you know, whenever, if you are Sagittarius, not Libra, then click the timestamp and it will bring you straight to when I start your portion. I don't know, with the new job and me spending less time at home now, I will probably, I might, end up, sorry, I'm just adjusting my camera here, end up doing this for some of the other readings. We'll see how it works. Let me know what you think, and yeah, I just lit some incense and it's going crazy. I love just watching the smoke float. Anyways, all right, my Libra friends, let's have a look. Knock all that crap off. We are going to do a different reading than the one I normally do for the new moon. This is going to be a 3-card draw instead of a 4-card. Okay, so the first card is going to be a message to you from Spirit for this lunar cycle. Okay. So it'll be from this new moon until the next new moon. In what area of your life are you ready to expand? It might be an area that you aren't even aware of. So we will touch base on that and see what we can see. And how can I be of service this lunar cycle? Service is where it's at. Gratitude is where it's at. If you haven't got there yet, you need to. And that's all I'm going to say about that. All right, for my Libra friends, their message. This new moon in Virgo. All right. In what area of their lives are they ready to expand? And how can they be of service this cycle? Ooh, that one just kind of like wanted to fall out into my hand. So let's have a look here. My Libra friends, the message for you from Spirit is the Queen of Wands. Brilliant, talented, independent, and controlling. There is nothing you can't do. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. The need for balance between career and personal life. So yes, there is the need for balance there, right? We've got like half an emblem up here and then half is the wall. However, I think fire sometimes gets away on us, right? So sometimes you can require balance. This woman, though, this queen, is confident. She is self-assured, right? She doesn't give a fuck. You know, and she's perfectly content in her own skin, right? She can be feisty too. She's a ginger, right? But have faith in yourself, my Libra friends. All right? Don't sit in the back. Don't think that what you have to offer isn't worth what it is. Okay? Believe in you. Don't underestimate yourself, because you can do anything you wish. And it's funny, though, that this card talks about balance, the need for balance between career and personal life, because your representation astrologically, Libra, is the scales. So, just putting that out there. In what area of my life am I ready to expand this lunar cycle? And we have the transformation card. Now, the transformation card is also known as temperance. Okay, it is number 14 of the major arcana. So it's a card all about balance, all right, and self-control. Lots of cards about balance here. 2/3 of your reading so far, my sweet, sweet Libras, about balance. And you are the scales. So, come on now. Pay attention. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations. Breaking free of procrastination. Releasing old belief systems. All right, so perhaps you've got some things that you need to let go of, and maybe that will aid you in this balancing act that you're kind of in the middle of. Okay? But some of these things might catch you off guard. Okay? Don't hold off on it, though. Like, believe in you. Don't underestimate yourself, right? Don't procrastinate. Just get stuff done. Wanted to say something other than stuff, but I do try to keep these readings PG. All right, and how can you be of service this lunar cycle? And lots of fire. Libra, you're an air sign. You're supposed to like fan the fire, but you're not supposed to be the fire. But look, we got like fire. Fire. Temperance is literally like a fiery card, right? Usually it's associated with Sagittarius. See? That little symbol right there. Okay, so we got fire, fire, fire. All the flames, my Libra friends. All right, how can you be of service? The Knight of Wands. Fire. Fire, fire. I feel like Beavis and Butthead. I'm so sorry, I'm dating myself here. I don't even know if Beavis and Butthead are still on. But, alas, passionate, confident, charismatic, and restless are the words that this deck uses to describe the Knight of Wands, which would be fairly on point, I think. You know, fire is unpredictable, okay? It is fast-moving. It is also creative, okay? It says, events requiring immediate action, trust your instincts, stay focused, a passionate relationship. Okay? So, events requiring immediate action. What did we say back here? What was there? Something about unexpected revelations. Life experience that requires changes to be made. Events requiring immediate action. Okay, so something's gonna maybe catch you off guard, but you need to trust your gut in this, okay? Help where you can. Stay focused. Make sure that whatever you're doing for service, that it is something that you are passionate about, okay? It is something that you love. Because as long as it is that, then you will thrive doing it. Right? And giving of yourself and being of service in that way won't actually feel like, oh, I have to do this. You know, like it's not going to be something that's going to bring you down. It will be something that is enjoyable. Okay? I hope this reading finds you well, my Libra friends. I hope you enjoy the new moon. I hope you get all of your intentions set, right? Because, you know, we got to make some notes on that. And enjoy the new moon tonight. All right, my Scorpio friends, you are next. So, we are having a look at our new moon card spread. 3 cards. The first one is a message for you from Spirit. And then the second one is going to touch on what area of your life you're ready to expand during this lunar cycle, and then how you can be of service during it. All right, so my Scorpio friends, a message from Spirit. In what area of your life are you ready to expand? And how can you be of service? All right. Message from Spirit for you. Scorpio is the Queen of Pentacles. So she is generous, practical, gracious, and materialistic. Okay, the ability to make anything more beautiful. A love of family and home. Be practical about how you proceed. A love of art and beauty. A sensible approach. So perhaps, my Scorpio friends, whatever Spirit is trying to tell you, maybe you have something going on at home. Maybe you have to make some decisions on things. Just try to be practical about it. Try to be gracious. Right, practical is mentioned twice, literally, on the front of this card. It's one of the 4 words that they use to describe this queen, and then it is also used in the description. None of the other words are. That's just the one that seemed to jump out at me because it's in there twice, right? Yes, be sensible, be practical. This art and beauty maybe has something to do with being materialistic, so perhaps the need to let that go. I'm just feeling like that for some reason goes together. But be generous. The ability to make anything more beautiful also maybe goes to the materialistic. Why would you have to change something to make it more beautiful? Like, why can't you just accept something the way that it is? Right? But a love of family and home, perhaps there is something going on there. Be practical. I think that's the larger message here for you from Spirit for this month. Be practical. Don't jump into anything. Don't make any hasty decisions. Be practical. Right? Guard that pentacle. All right, in what area of life are you ready to expand? And we have the Ego card, which is technically the Devil card, okay? Normally in a traditional, like, Rider-Waite tarot deck, the Devil card is showing the devil holding on to a couple chains. The chains are wrapped around these people's necks, but they are so super loose, literally all they have to do is flip it over their head and they can leave. So it, you know, there's a sense of feeling stuck, right? With the Devil card. It's not a card of, like, evil, right? Although it can be a card that does touch on materialism, okay? Getting lost in obsession, right? She is broken free, but she still has this blindfold on. She could take it off, but she hasn't. Okay, I haven't even read the bottom of the card. The illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness, addictions, or unhealthy habits. Okay, so yes. And then I think that the practicality, which was that message from Spirit, needs to come into this, acceptance of responsibility for your situation. Scorpio, every time we do a reading for you, I think the last few readings that I have done for you have all really touched upon your torture. Okay, you guys like to torture yourselves, and we keep coming back to that. And I don't know if it's like a collective energy. I don't know if it's just a Scorpio trait. I'm not a Scorpio. I don't even know if I have any Scorpio in my chart, to be quite honest. So, it's not really an energy that I am familiar with. However, that has been the primary energy and message that have come along with a lot of your readings recently. So, whatever has been going on, let it go. Accept whatever is happening in the situation, good, bad, or ugly, wherever that responsibility lay with for you, accept it and move on. Okay? And I'm going to say move on because we've got the wheel here in your service location. Okay? And the wheel is constantly moving. Okay? Constantly in motion. So we are, life is a huge cycle. It is a big circle. Okay, just like the moon, which, we can't see it tonight because it's going to be fully dark. However, all things in nature, what goes around comes around. Like that whole saying just pretty much sums up everything in life. Everything in life is a cycle, a circle. Everything that starts has a beginning and has an end, right? And usually they meet because when something ends, something new begins, right? So, how you can be of service this lunar cycle is the wheel. And it says a fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel, or a new vehicle. So, I don't know, perhaps you're going to give a ride to somebody somewhere. We've got some travel there. Perhaps you're going to do something like, my parents volunteer for a program. I think it started through the hospitals, and it was a program that was used to bring nutritious food to elderlies who, couldn't get out of their homes and were kind of stuck there. And it's called Meals on Wheels, right? So there are people who deliver these meals to people's homes. I don't know if it's every day, every week. It depends how often they order it for. You can also get frozen meals that all you basically do is toss them in the microwave. But perhaps something like a delivery service. I don't want to say a service because I'm not saying that it's something that you're going to be making a business out of, but perhaps something with bringing stuff from point A to point B for someone is going to be a regular for you. Right? But something here needs to change. Okay? This practicality at home. That materialism. A love of art and beauty is fine. Okay? But don't try to change it because you think a different way is more beautiful. And don't try to change yourself because you think if you change something about you that you are more beautiful. There is nothing wrong with you the way that you are, Scorpio. Okay? Everyone is who they are. You will never have what is not meant for you. So, sometimes there's a difference between what we want and what we need. Okay? You will always have what you need. You might not always get what you want. So maybe some of this responsibility and making choices that support your path to happiness as opposed to staying stuck and staying with this torture, these habits, whatever they may be, something there needs to change. All right. And this wheel, I mean, when you think about it, travel and a new vehicle, like, they have 4 wheels. So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there really is something to do with a car, right? Or maybe you have a friend who lives further away and you have to be there for them for something, and it's going to involve some travel for you. But hands down, you would be like there in a heartbeat, right? So that's kind of interesting. It would be interesting to know if that played out for any of you. I'm sure it might resonate with some of you. Again, this is a general reading for everyone, all the Scorpios. So, you know, not everything's going to resonate with every single Scorpion out there. But I hope that this reading finds you well, my friends. I hope that you enjoy the new moon. Set those intentions, okay? Set those intentions for the things that you want to bring into your life. You know, just finally be done with what you no longer need, what you no longer require, what no longer serves you, what doesn't do you any good. Toss it. Right? Because every time you toss something out the door and you shut it, another door opens up. There's always opportunity. And you will never be left out of what is meant for you. All right, my Scorpions, my Scorpio friends, you will always have what is meant for you. You might make the decision that you feel might not get you what you want, but it will always come back around for you to try again if it's meant for you. Okay? If it doesn't come back around, then guess what? It's not meant for you. All right, my friends, take care. Bye for now. All right, my Sagittarius friends. We need to see what's going on with this new moon. New moon? What? We have a 3-card draw today. A message from Spirit for this lunar cycle for my Sagittarius friends. And then we're going to find out in what area of your life you're ready to expand during this lunar cycle. Might be an area of your life that you didn't think needed, required, or you didn't expect expansion in it, but we'll see what comes up. All right, and then the 3rd card will be how you can be of service during this lunar cycle. I'm telling you, service and gratitude is where it's at, okay? If everybody was a little bit nicer, a little bit more compassionate, a little more grateful for the things that they had in this life, the world would be such a different place. Such a different place. All right. For my Sagittarius friends, new moon, September 6th. Tonight, message from Spirit. What area of your life are you ready to expand? And how can you be of service? All right. Message from Spirit is the Justice card, my Sagittarians. It says, be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. Well, of course, because if you try to be a manipulative SOB, then of course that's not going to work for you, right? What's meant to be for you will be, right? You will be weighed and judged, and so if you act from a pure heart, then your judgment will be one of purity, right? But don't do it for you, don't do it for ego, do it because it's the right thing to do. Okay? Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Don't be afraid to say what's on your mind. All right. In what area of your life are you ready to expand? And we have the Two of Pentacles, which is all about a juggling act, as you can see from, I mean, he is juggling his time, he's juggling his money, he is balancing on a tightrope. This is like and he's on a rough sea in a boat. So this is like the epitome of juggling way too much stuff. Way too much, Sagittarius. Something's got to come off the plate, all right? And perhaps in taking something off the plate, you will be able to narrow your focus, okay? And then that will expand, because this is supposed to be a card of what's ready to expand in your this lunar cycle for you, okay? And I think that there's just, you don't want something right now to expand because there's so much on your plate and so much that's being juggled that you need to let something go first. You need to let something go. And then what's meant for you will be for you, and it will grow and it will expand. And you will know without a shadow of a doubt, you will follow the feeling in your gut, because that's how you know what is for you. That solar plexus chakra, it's bright friggin' yellow, okay? Just like those coins he's tossing up in the air, right? And you will feel it right in the pit of your stomach whether something is meant for you or not, okay? Too much going on, too many things to balance, okay? You need to balance things and bring fun into your life. So learn to laugh again. Learn to love again. Drive around your car with the radio blaring and just smile and laugh and sing and feel light. Do you know what I did today? I pulled into the gas station. I left my keys in the ignition. As soon as I got out of the car to put the gas in it, friggin', what was the name of the song that started playing? Oh my gosh, I'm totally drawing a blank now. But it's a very promiscuous lyrically. It's a rock song. I'm sure somebody will know it. It's, I wanna like an animal, right? I wanna feel you from the inside. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so that blared in my minivan as I pumped gas and sat out there, like, drumming on my leg and singing the song. It was so funny. It was such a good time. Such a good time. I drove around a bunch of places today, and it was like, I don't know, the music was striking me, and I was feeling really good. So bring some fun back into your life. Maybe that's something that's been missing, right? If you've had lots going on. And balance the budget. Balance your time, balance the budget, balance you, right? You're never going to be everything for all the people in your life. So decide what you need to be for yourself and go from there. All right, and how can you be of service this lunar cycle? And we have the Nine of Wands. It says, protect what you have created, be prepared, never give up, ask your angels for help, environmental activism, and animal rights. All right, so perhaps this is my dog who wants to go outside. She's such a butthead. I'll be back, Sagittarius. My apologies, Sagittarius. If I didn't let her outside, I was going to be cleaning pee up. So, yes, I had to do that. So protect what you've created. Okay? What you give of yourself. But most of all, protect yourself. Okay? When you are giving, there can be a tendency to overgive. Let's face it. Okay? And you don't want to leave yourself short because you can't pour from an empty cup, right? So, and ask for help. I know It's not always an easy thing to do. However, ask, okay? The only thing you can do is ask, right? Because you never know what the other person's going to say. You never know where your help is going to come from. It can come from the most unlikely place, the most unlikely source. But you never know until you ask. All right, my Sagittarius friends, I hope that this reading finds you well. I hope that you enjoy the new moon. I hope you've got that list of intentions all set to go, and that you've got whatever you need out under the moon, and you are all set. Take care. Bye.